Hello everybody, I am the Linkzilla, and welcome back to Doom Eternal. Now, when we last left off, we had just basically skipped over most of the Art Complex level, because seriously, fuck the last half of that level, and we basically retrieved Hayden's, well, half of Hayden's ass, and we basically humiliated the Marauder in, well, I wouldn't say basically expertly stunning fashion, but I'd say that we did a pretty good job against him. So, now we're basically heading back to the Fortress of Doom and seeing what Hayden has to say, and I gotta say, folks, we're entering into that portion of Doom Eternal that is simultaneously filled with some of my favorite levels from this game, while also filled with some of my least favorite levels of this game. We'll basically get to it. So, I went back to the Ark Complex and basically got all the secrets that I left behind the first time. And, well, the only thing that's really different is the fact that I basically found a whole lot more of those, I found a whole lot more of those lore bits, the readable Corax tablet entry things. I don't remember what they're called in this game. But I also found the second weapon mod, so I got that for the mobile turret, and in addition to that, I also got the second upgrade, Sentinel Crystal. So I basically now have like the armor for blood fully powered up. So, well, that's that. So let's just get into it, shall we? Let's see what Hayden has to tell us.
You have now destroyed 68% of Hell's occupying force. Without the priests, the demons will not consume Earth as the Khan Maker had planned.
Vega, I told you to hook this up to
But
life
there is
support.
still one priest left, and I have lost his signal. I can no longer locate him. Dr. Hayden will be able to find him.
How? I mean, I know
Dr.
who...
Hayden is transferring himself into your ship's mainframe. The architecture is similar to his own. This will...
I know who Hayden really is, but seriously, how?
The final priest is hiding in Sentinel Prime. The Khan Maker does not want him to be easily found. The only functional slipgate to Sentinel Prime is in the core of Mars, in the lost city of Hibeth.
How is there a city in Mars's core?
I have marked its location for you, but getting there will take time. There is no easy way to access the core of Mars.
There are no known pathways that lead there, Dr. Hayden.
The BFG 10,000, designed by Dr. Samuel Hayden as part of the Anti-Demonic Defense Grid.
I understand. Searching the coordinates to the BFG 10,000 now.
You can't just shoot a hole into the surface of Mars.
Wrong, Sam.
The portal
You
is ready.
can't shoot a hole into the surface of Mars. I can do anything. But yeah, this is one of the levels that I really like the design of Mars core, at least the first half of it, but it is probably the one level that I have the most problems with when it comes to this game.
This is an ARC broadcast. ARC personnel have reported that the Slayer made his way to Dr. Hayden's tower and has retrieved his remains. We do not know why. Unnamed sources
I got them for his
inside
next
the
of kin.
organization claim that Dr. Hayden anticipated the Slayer's arrival. We can only hope that this is true and that the resistance can continue.
Vega, why do I suddenly have the suspicion that you and Sammy over there are working together? But seriously, Mars... It's First of all, the whole idea is that there's supposedly a slipgate on Mars, which is the only one that can take us to Sentinel Prime, except that's bullshit, and the game knows that that's bullshit, because the game literally proved earlier that it wasn't the only means of us getting to Sentinel Prime. I feel like they really wanted to incorporate Mars into the story, and I also have a feeling that this level was supposed to be a whole lot earlier in the game. Like, I feel like this level really should have been the third level or something, but then they must have had like a last-minute mandate that caused them to rewrite a whole lot of the game's lore and whatnot, so they basically had to change everything around. Should I get those last two weapon mods, or should I get that Praetor suit token? Honestly, I'm thinking of going for the token just to get this, because after that, the remaining Praetor suit tokens that I get will be plentiful, and I'll easily be able to get these upgrades a lot faster. So, yeah. I mean, this level really does feel like they rewrote something at the last minute, and they didn't consider how shoehorned into the story it was going to feel. I really should be saving, like, these rants that I basically am doing, judging this game on merits other than its graphical design or its gameplay. But seriously, I mean, John Carmack didn't care about story in video games, so if you guys are going to actually add story in the video games, you gotta make sure that that story is cohesive and makes sense. Especially because you've got fans of this franchise who have been around since near the beginning who are going to be judging you very harshly on it. Okay, I got that token. No Ken Dunk, but good fundamentals. Make it more fun to watch. Yep, mostly going to be saving these for the end. Really should be getting those. Though I think that I'm going for that next. I should get at least one of these. Okay, yeah, as you can see, I got the mobile turret mod from redoing the Ark complex. So, honestly, I think I'll go with the microwave beam. Though I'm probably going to have no opportunity to use it because I'm just not skilled enough at this game to actually implement a slow weapon like this into my combat loop. Yeah, I know that there are videos out there that basically sing the praises of the microwave mod, but unfortunately, I have a little something called a life, and I don't have that much time to dedicate to basically mastering something that really isn't going to mean anything once I stop playing the game. Yeah. Alright, let's get this show on the road. You guys wondering what I mean about how it feels like this level should have been earlier in the game? Just watch this opening cutscene. I'm still not convinced that that thing should be called the 10,000.
Hostiles! Approaching the BFG 10,000! my god. It's him.
They've overrun the lower levels! Corporate says we should let them through!
What? Why?
Isn't it common knowledge at this point that at least half the UAC has been taken over by the cultists?
Hey! Who are you? You can't be here.
Like, watch this. He takes the guy's plasma gun, despite the fact that he's had a plasma gun since the 2nd level.
The entrance to the BFG 10,000 is just across from this facility.
I mean, quite frankly, that entire sequence makes this level feel like it was one of the first levels designed, because this was back when they... Shut up, Samuel!
Should be of interest to you as well.
Just shut up! Just shut up, you idiot! Anyway, like I was saying, it feels like it was designed back when they were planning on making this game more in line with 2016, but then they decided to change it because
BFG 10,000 is firing.
for some reason they thought that the gameplay somehow counted towards the immersion. To wit, it doesn't. Yeah, you can get lost in the whole combat loop, but at the end of the day, I want to actually have a decent story.
Warning, BFG 10,000 is firing. Warning, BFG 10,000 is firing.
Though I gotta admit, I actually kind of like this level because, well, it literally is a UAC facility. It's basically the closest that we get to how it was in the last game.
Warning, BFG 10,000 is firing.
I think the BFG 10,000 is firing. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'm not one to ordinarily jump to conclusions, but I really think that the BFG 10,000 is firing. Oh yeah, and I also picked up the other rune. And, let's see...
Have an emergency. Just dial 6 3 times on your mobile phone, and a UAC representative.
Warning, BFG 10,000 is firing. 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 Warning, BFG 10,000 is firing.
Boom!
Warning, BFG 10,000 is firing.
Aha! There you are!
Warning,
Slayer takes
BFG
Knight.
10,000
Check.
is firing. Warning, BFG 10,000 is firing.
Stop me if you heard this one. Critical damage.
Critical damage.
Haha, gets me every time.
Warning, BFG 10,000 is firing.
Hold still, I'll take your picture. Aw, he's camera shy.
Warning, BFG 10,000 is firing. Warning, BFG 10,000 is
The
firing.
entrance is locked. They know you were trying to get in.
The schematics show a maintenance hatch on the bridge.
Really would have liked it if the Archvile made an appearance here. Even if I don't have the Crucible. I wouldn't mind fighting him one-on-one. Like a true Slayer.
Warning, BFG 10,000 is firing.
Yes! That's another thing that I picked up on in Nightmare runs, because sometimes fights just aren't worth it. But then I'm leaving the auto map behind. Oh well, I'm gonna have to replay this level anyway. Because I'm not doing the Slayer Gate. Ah. Apparently there's a gas leak. Oh. Time to get my toy.
I'm serious, that guy doesn't scare me. I'd like to see him try.
Daddy overheard you talking about him.
That control pod contains the energy source of the BFG 10,000. I'm lowering it for you now.
I'm telling you, he's on his way. I need you to...
I want to drive. I still have the Christmas skin on for it. Man, have they not come out with a new skin for the BFG yet? Seriously. Aim. What the?
Warning. Mars surface targeted. Safety
Would you
mechanisms
like me to
activated.
disable the safety protocols?
Thank you, Vega. Fire. Behold, the single dumbest
The bomb's
thing to
set to
happen in
self-destruct.
any Doom
We should
game.
move ahead.
Cause seriously, like,
Danger. All personnel evacuate to Mars surface. The Slayer has control of the BFG. Repeat, the Slayer has the BFG.
I really think that this is the point where the entire franchise literally jumped the shark. And that's saying a lot.
The emergency
I
exit
can't
portals will take
see
you
me
directly to the
loving
Mars
nobody
surface
but
facility.
you for all my life.
You can use the facility escape pods to get down to the Mars core, but we have no way of reaching it from here.
You pray for his return. The Slayer. The savior of humanity. You think one man can stop the armies of hell?
I'm not just one man. I'm a force. I'm a one-man army. God, why can't we just skip this fight? Go away. Nobody likes you. And nobody likes you either. I feel like people are largely indifferent towards you. I was never all that big a fan of you in Doom 2 because I thought that you were just a shrunken, recolored Baron of Hell. In Doom 3, you really got a chance to shine, and I'm glad that they brought you back in Doom 2016. So I'd say that I'm fairly amicable towards you. I don't like you, you scare me. Stop staring at me with them big old eyes. Disarmament. Didn't even know that I was working towards that. Now, as for you, well, you're just sort of more of the same. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool that they basically buffed you up and everything, but quite frankly, I think that, well, you could basically, like, you could put Shinola on a shit, but that doesn't make it a diamond. You couldn't even stay together for the cutscene. Man, you can't just fall to pieces on me like that. Where's that other zombie? He must have just keeled over. Oh, there you are, dummy. You sure come in handy. Should make 2, no, 3. Much more better. And yet, it's still gonna feel like forever. Seriously. Basically, we're on pieces of the Mars facility right now, and they are currently in orbit. Don't fuck with me. Yay, the Prowler. Basically the purple imp. And then the game has a sense of humor with lines like this.
Access to surface gun bridge granted. Manual loading initiated.
That is a weapon, not a teleporter.
Oh, Sam. You have very little imagination.
See Jessica in HR and...
This should be the last rune.
Now for the UAC Mortally Challenged Blood Drive. Be generous. Give your blood. Give all of your blood.
Go fuck yourself, lady. Here's another thing that I just don't get. He uses his cannon to launch himself across the way in order to get to a place where he can use some escape pods to land on Mars, but he survives being not only shot out of an ion cannon, but also blasting through a brick wall. Why doesn't he just shoot himself down to the surface? Seriously. The game literally establishes that this guy can survive anything.
Designed to use only approved UAC ammunition.
Strap yourself in.
Override loading sequence. Fire. 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, Vega. Boom! Howdy, boys. And all he does is shrug his shoulders at that. I really friggin' hate mecha zombies. As if the fodder zombies couldn't be any more annoying. They had to friggin' go and give them rapid fire blasters and attach friggin' flamethrowers to them. Oh goody, a circle. Okay, I gotta admit, the damage done to this place, that's pretty awesome. The only problem is, I wish we saw stuff like this in 2016, like in the Cyber Demon level. We should basically have been seeing evidence that the Cyber Demon had gotten loose. We should be following its trail of destruction instead of moving towards a cell where it is being held captive. Who threw that piece of paper at me? I left Japan to get away from this. Where's that vent? There it is. Aw, dang it, I picked up an extra life. Oh well. It's not like it's gonna help. Oh, great. That's another secret encounter. There you are. I was looking all over for you. I was almost afraid you weren't coming. Out of shells. Gentlemen, I need some volunteers. You'll do. Zombie cultist. You mean there's a new variant? Zombie cultist? What the hell? I mean, what's the point of giving me a distinction when the codex entries aren't going to basically, like, I don't know, display the differences? Ah, the carcass. See? I told you that extra life didn't help all that much. Wish that those giant ones counted as resource balloons. He just keeled over, stone dead. Okay, no. I might have basically gone through this level with haste, but I'm pretty sure that I could skip most of this platforming if I can just get oriented as to where I'm supposed to go. I think that I'm supposed to go over there. Dang it. Bring. Shit! 15. Alright. Might as well upgrade something. Okay. What now? Butterfly Prowler, served up hot. I know you're out there, haha. One down, 19 to go. Come on. Can't just be one, there's never just one. Aha! There you are. I knew you had it in you. Aha. I could go down there to get some more armor. Ah, the hell with it. Oop. What just happened? You, tell me what happened. While I cut you in half. He didn't speak fast enough. Seriously, can anybody tell me what happened to that Baron? I'm a little bit concerned. I feel like maybe I should call somebody, a doctor or something. A scientist. Call a scientist. Ah. How did I get here? Talk! I know this isn't the right way to go, but I've got to get up there. Ah. Yeah. Careful. Ah. I see what your game is. You're trying to distract me with a friggin' pain elemental. Well, your ploy was not only stupid, it was also dumb. You can't play dumb with me. I'm better at it than you. Switch back to the goddamn ballista. Jesus. Does anybody else friggin' hate the scroll wheel? Because I don't know what to do about the scroll wheel. I have cleaned this entire mouse out several times, and yet the mouse friggin' scrolls up when it's supposed to be scrolling down. And whenever I scroll down, it suddenly... Wait, whenever I scroll up, it suddenly scrolls down. Is this where I'm supposed to be, or... Ah, god damn it. Game and game designers, let me tell you something. This was supposed to be the main path, and over there was supposed to be the secret. Capiche? The last health upgrade. I really wish he'd crush the crystal. Aha! I thought I heard something squealing like a pig. Don't you know it's dangerous to play with flamethrowers? You're gonna hurt yourself. If there's one thing commendable about this level, it's the fact that the Slayer Gate is so damn close to the end of it. In fact... Thank you, John. hid under lock and key. I keep it caged, but I can't control it. Oh. Thank you for your cooperation.
The myth of the Doomslayer, his power, his will to overcome. These are the lies of the non-believers.
Yeah, just like how Chicago was completely crime-free.
I'm charting a flight path to Mars. Calculating thrust vectors. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Approaching planetary entry phase. Prepare for turbulence.
You see, here's another example of when I think a level is just too long. I know that this episode is called Mars Core, but I really think it should have ended here. We should have had a complete level that was dedicated to the city of Hebeth, and we should have basically gotten a whole lot of lore exposition on it as well, because...
The lost city of Hebeth. This was before your time with the Sentinels. The Slipgate will take you to Sentinel Prime where the priest is hiding.
The question is, did the Sentinels build this? I mean, they would have had to have built the Slipgate, but are the Sentinels the ones who populated Mars? Were they the ancient race that was here on Mars? Or did they basically come to Mars and get in contact with the indigenous people of Mars and advance them like they did with others? So, amidst the long and enduring history of Sentinel civilization, there are moments in antiquity that have become buried in time, forgotten chapters that remain concealed to Sentinel historians, waiting to be unearthed. The fallen city of Hebeth is one such tale, all but forgotten to the tomes of legacies past. A once prosperous port city, a proud gleaming marker of conquest for the distant tribe of Bethian clansmen of the Outer Worlds, Hebeth bridged the disparate Sentinel cities with the ingenious design of Slipgate invention. But it was not meant to last, and among those cities lost in the crusades of Sentinel past was Hebeth, now little more than a smoldering ruin swallowed by a quaking surface of a once habitable Mars. Ah, so that's why it's buried so deep underground. Mars's surface, it was an earthquake. So, let's see. Suits. Ice Bomb, fully powered up. Right, let's finish off this level with one last bloody combat arena. Suit. Wham, bam, shangalinga. You die first. Now, where's that Baron? Die! Jesus, why the hell do cyber zombies take more punishment than they deserve? Seriously, know your place. One shotgun blast, just fall over. In fact, even if you have to fake it, you'll live longer that way. Like that Prowler, he friggin' took that to the face like a man. Are you stuck down here? Honestly, I'd feel kind of bad about it. But at least you're neutralized. Ring. My nose itches. Am I seriously gonna have to pick off all the goddamn fodder? Like, why can't this be one of those other encounters where you guys drop dead the moment the big guys are gone? In fact, which one of you is the trigger? Sure you don't want to throw some whiplashes at me? No cyber mancubi? You see? He went down with one shot. I dread the thought of what would have happened to you. So for once, that mid-air stagger thing actually does work. Actually...
The portal ahead will take you to Sentinel Prime, where the Hell Priest Daig Grav is waiting.
Now, I would basically end off the level here, but I basically decided that I'm going to go back and basically, like, get all the stuff that I missed. I'm going to get the auto map just to basically finish that off, and I'm going to do the Slayer Gate, but I'm not going to waste you guys' time with it, so hold on. Hey guys, before I basically start the Slayer Gate, I just wanted to basically say something that I never really noticed before. Basically, like, let's see, show map groups, let's see, Meteor. I had no idea that this place where the Slayer Gate is, well, let's take a look. See, no, that's not it. There we go. It's called Delta Labs, as in the place that we basically were trying to get through all throughout Mars 3. I never really noticed it before because these places don't really telegraph stuff. This game doesn't telegraph stuff like this, but I wonder if they intended this to be a reference to Doom 3. Hey, there's Mixam again. Okay, maybe if you can actually stop and take a look at the levels, you can actually appreciate a few things. Okay, I'm going into the Slayer Gate now. Goodbye. Okay guys, I'm back. I finished off the entire level, but for some stupid reason, it's basically telling me that the combat was not finished, and I didn't finish the third challenge? What the hell? Ah. Well, fuck me with a hot spoon. Either way, we all know that tomorrow is going to be an easy episode, so might as well get to it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and do all that good stuff, will ya? I'll see you later.